The Little Mouse and the Moonlight Adventure. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house at the edge of a big forest, lived a tiny mouse named Tilly. Tilly was very curious, always exploring the corners of the house, looking for little treasures and things to learn. But there was one thing Tilly loved most of all: the moon. Every night, she would sit by the window, staring up at the moon, wishing she could visit it. One night, as Tilly gazed out at the bright, shiny moon, something magical happened. A soft, sparkling beam of moonlight stretched down and touched the ground right beside her. To her surprise, the moonlight turned into a glowing ladder. It was as if the moon was inviting her to come and see it up close. Without a second thought, Tilly scampered up the ladder. She climbed higher and higher, past the treetops and clouds, until she finally reached the top of the moon. The moon was more beautiful than she had ever imagined. It sparkled like silver dust, and it was soft and bouncy like a giant pillow. Tilly couldn't believe it. She hopped and jumped on the moon, giggling with joy. As she looked around, she noticed a family of moon rabbits hopping around too. They wore little moon hats and played in the moon dust. The rabbits welcomed Tilly and showed her around. "We're so glad you came," said one of the rabbits with a big smile. "We don't get many visitors. Would you like to try the moon bounce?" Tilly eagerly agreed and had the most fun bouncing higher and higher, almost as if she could touch the stars. She laughed, feeling lighter than air. The moon rabbits taught her how to play moon tag and even how to make moon-shaped stars out of dust. But soon, Tilly started to feel sleepy. The moon's soft glow made her eyelids feel heavy. One of the rabbits, noticing her yawn, smiled and said, "It's time for you to go home, little one. The moon will always be here, but you must return to your cozy bed now." With a grateful heart, Tilly climbed back down the moonbeam ladder. When she reached the ground, the ladder slowly faded